Yo, the villain, what's up, man? Yeah, probably a little shorter this time. Probably gotta hit the snooze. Probably gotta let my boss know I can't come in. What's up, Race? What's true happiness? Yeah, I guess it's subjective, but I mean, I guess true happiness is not really struggling. You're content. Uh, feel like you're not dealing with pain and like suffering that affects you as much. Kind of like that. That'll be funny as shit. Yeah, the boss freaks out. I'm gonna call my boss real quick. I gotta tell him I can't come in because I'm trying to do this job because they need me. I gotta tell him I gotta call out. Hey, boss, I can't come in because I have another job to do. Goodbye. I run my ass to work. Yeah. Yeah, become a loner as you age. Yeah, because most people are see like people are worse the older you get. People are more busier and just more of a judgmental world, so you kind of just want to separate yourself from them pretty much. Yeah, I ended it on this one here. I didn't want to use it. I want to use this phone because this phone's better for it. Yeah, I mean, I could do DoorDash and Lyft, but I'm not quitting the job right now. It's just kind of I'm trying to take a break from it, and Monday I can come in. Hopefully I'm okay. But if at the same time I'm trying to find a better job, so yeah, until June. Yeah, hopefully by June I'll be okay, and I have a decent amount of money to move somewhere else or move back to Pennsylvania or something. You know, I just feel like I made a bad decision moving here. Just kind of, it's nice having my own place, but it's just kind of really hard adjusting here. It's kind of, I think the jobs are kind of hard for me to keep. I don't know. Yeah. As I keep having bad memories of jobs I was at and how I handled situations there. And it never worked out well. And I always feel like when I'm in the similar situations as the jobs, I just want to shut down and I just kind of want to leave. Um, if I had a choice, I mean, if there's benefits as a woman, as a man, I'll be both with certain things, but I don't know. I guess, I guess I would try being a woman. I don't know. What's up, Guava Fields? Body's in shock. Yeah, I know that feeling, man. Fucking sucks. Just like your body feels numb. You don't want to get up. You just feel tired. Like your head just feels heavy. Fucking sucks, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe if when you're a woman, you may see that there could be problems being a woman too. You know, I guess. Yeah, kind of. Not really congested, really. It's just kind of. I guess it's maybe the apartment. Maybe it's kind of moldy in here or something. Maybe I'm kind of like something's in the apartment. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it could be the weather, basically. Doing long hour night shifts. Yeah, it will, man. That'll ruin your sleep cycle. I can't do those type of jobs. It'll mess with me too much. Unless like I fit in with the night shift schedule, like 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. or something, and I'm consistent with that, then maybe it would work. But if it's like scattered around, it wouldn't, you know. Yeah, that's a lot of shit with the sleep schedule there. Yeah, see, I can't do shit like that much. 6:30 to 1 a.m. Yeah, that's a long shift, man. That's a long one. That probably at a nightclub, right? Ugh. Just crazy. All these pills I gotta fucking take, you know? Sucks. Oh, the rock concert? Was it good music? Do you think? Nah, I don't watch Netflix that much. I don't really have subscriptions like that. I used to have YouTube Premium and I don't use it no more because it got expensive. Got rid of it. No idea. Yeah, I guess if people went in there and they liked it, I guess. Yeah, I always like going to concerts though. They're pretty cool. Last concert I went to was Marlon Craft in Philly. It was pretty cool. Yeah, they could be expensive, them streaming services. Yeah, not for me either, man. Maybe next year. I just hope things go well for me if I'm able to do them, you know? Maybe if I move back to Philly or something, maybe I'll get one. I would have to be very careful, though, how I'll do it. Yeah, yep. You want to save as much as you can, and then you reward yourself with one. I think that's what's the best thing to do, you know? That's what I'm doing after this Minnesota thing. Like, I'm gonna try to save my money and get out of here, you know? But I think the trouble is with this job, I might have to find a different job if I decide to not work there, you know? Which I haven't done yet. How long I've been wearing these glasses? Um, I've been wearing these glasses since last week. I just bought these. I needed them. Or some turkey teeth boomer. Maybe you should give me money for my bald spot and shit like that, dude. Yeah, I like a reward system too. Yep. That's how I try to do it nowadays. Like you work towards something, you achieved it. It feels like you should get a reward, like the escort shit or whatever it is, or like how I save a certain amount of money and I buy a pack of cigarettes. I smoke, so I like to smoke cigarettes at times. Or like when I did that marathon last year, I know you guys were in that old channel where I ran that marathon. I ran nonstop, and I I did the marathon, and I went out and got a cheesesteak. I smoked cigarettes, smoked like a chimney. Felt rewarding. Yeah, the trolls. Yeah, something. Cheat meal? I mean, I don't do that anymore. I just eat like a high protein diet now. I eat junk with it. As long as I eat kind of like high protein, nothing wrong eating junk with it at times. Get back into running. I guess you just start slow, kind of just do run walks. Like maybe you run a distance, then you achieve that. You start walking, and then you do it again or something. And then maybe with time you get better. Maybe you start running a mile and then you start running 2 miles nonstop. Then you just keep going. You get used to it over time. It's not easy, but you get better at it over time. Your body kind of gets used to it. Yeah, yep. Just existing, not truly living this life. Right. Exactly. Better bench. I guess I guess you could gain weight. That can help you raise up your bench, or you do like a strength training program. You do like 5 sets of five, or you do like 3 sets of five, or you try to do like barbell bench pressing and implement that with like dumbbell pressing. Like you do flat dumbbell, you do incline dumbbell and decline, along with all the barbells, and you just do like the machines and just you go from there. And it takes time, and a lot of it's like being consistent with it, and over time your bench should go up. And maybe you can like look up stuff online, like a strength training program that that is suited for you, and you can follow that, and then your bench can go up. Yeah, I had people approach me at the gym. Yep, I had people compliment me and stuff, and I had people come up to me and they asked me, "Can you spot me or something?" Or um, yeah, I had people approach me and stuff. I had all kinds of people, and I had um I had annoying people that approached me that didn't like what I was doing too. It was I had all kinds of people, man. Nike Run app. Yeah, that'll be probably be good too. Nothing wrong with that. Get back into training. Yeah, that'll be nice, man. Got your gym membership back. That's cool, man. Yeah, the gym does make you feel good. I think it does for me. I mean, I didn't go today as I felt really stressed out, but I'm gonna go tomorrow though. Yeah, it's a good cope to like a good solo thing to do, and yeah, there's cons and there's people that are hotheads in there, and there's meatheads. There's couples in there that wanna fucking be overly sexual with each other there, but other than that, there's nothing wrong with the gym. So, you can do bench 2 times a week. You can do that. Like you can say do strength training with like flat bench, for example, Mondays, and you can do uh high volume, which means you do more reps with your sets, and you can do that on Thursdays, for example. Like you could do that. I mean, me personally, I like doing them once a week. I just do that, but I used to do it 2 times a week though, and it did help. It does help raise your bench at times, but you just kind of be careful on how much volume you put in, and you don't want to overtrain. You kind of want to do it right, and you want to be able to recover basically. So, what's up, willpower man? What's up, Ryan? An Epstein list, probably, man. They probably keep track and they put tallies on there. Yeah, yeah, like you eat more, you can raise your bench that way. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to raise your bench too. Yeah, you don't want to be ego lifting. I mean, I know I've done it. I injured myself doing it. Yeah, I don't like cocky people either, man. They feel like they want to show off. They want to say they're better, and they want to make you look smaller, and they make you feel inadequate, and they just feel like that they're more amazing in society when really they're not. Yeah, the couples at the gym and showing off. Yeah, I don't like that either, man. Trust me. Shit's annoying. Them kissing like right in front of the dumbbell rack, and you're just trying to work out, and there's just some bullshit in there. People showing off like with their friends with the equipment, and you're trying to use it, and they take it all up. I don't like that shit either. And then people, I mean, I kind of do this a little bit, like focus on their phone too much, like kind of hogging the equipment. So, gym women, I wouldn't say all of them. I mean, some girls at the gym I interacted with were okay. Some of them, though, are kind of very insecure. Some of them that I witnessed at the gym. Yeah, the Gen Z kids. Yep. Yeah, they're probably like that at the gyms also. No, I go to Crunch. It's called Crunch Fitness. Yeah, I mean, I know Medellin is kind of dangerous over there, has its drugs and stuff like that. My brother's been down there, and yeah, outside of Medellin, it's safe. safer in other places in the US. Yeah, they don't want to tell you that there's other places though. They focus on one spot. It's kind of what it is. Misandry. Yeah, it is. Yep. That's not right either. Misogyny or misandry's fucked up. And misandry shouldn't be allowed online at all. It should be fucking demolished on, say, YouTube or TikTok. Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, you could definitely do that. You could. I think you could definitely reach up to 185, possibly too. Like potentially, you focus on the strength. You do it consistently. I think you can do it. Selling life, and I mean, I always thought about doing personal training, but it's kind of I just don't like helping people, in that incidents. I'm not that social. I mean, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't seem like it in my videos, but I'm just not. I'm not the most social person. You know, Chris, is that the guy that went to Columbia or something? Yeah, that's a lot of money, man. Be kind of good. Yeah, I would not do well with them. Front desk job. Sometimes when I'm like desperate, I'm looking for a job. Be like, damn, I'm gonna apply to a job I won't even be good at. Yeah. It's too. I was like a front desk person as a security guard for Allied Universal, and just I couldn't fucking handle like the people at times. They would just some of them were just fucking rude, straight up rude to you. And they try to sign in the visit. Who is that guy, Chris Montani? Yeah, I didn't like retail either. I was a cashier and I couldn't handle that either. I was uh I was only doing it for like a side when I was working with my dad in my early 20s. And I didn't work there that long. I only worked there for a month. So I appreciate gamer stance. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, F people, man. Like you're just doing your job and people are just looking at you in a weird way. It's just why are they doing that? Like look at like your phone. Look at something else. Why are you looking at other people? Like they need to focus on their job. Yeah, I appreciate Final Destination. Appreciate it, man. He's like a mentor in life and health insurance. That's cool. He's probably pretty convincing that he's probably a good sales guy. Yeah, I don't like to be fake on here, that's for sure. I mean, there's times where I lie, maybe because I'm insecure or something, or whatever it is, but I don't like to be fake on here. I don't want to be someone that's trying to sell you stuff, basically. He's Italian from Cleveland. That's cool, man. Yeah, it sounds like he's good at what he does. Yeah, I appreciate that, Final Destination. What are your thoughts on about Black American culture? What do you mean, like the rap culture or something, or be kind of like elaborate on that kind of? Not sure what you mean. change your life. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could help you out, like the stuff that he's selling. You take it and like, and he'll it could help you. Yeah. Sometimes you might have to lie though to get what you want though. That's for sure. Sometimes like today, it's technically not today, but I was I had to lie to my boss that I wasn't feeling well, even though I'm not feeling well. It's just most of them will think that, oh, it's like you got a cold, you have this. It's just be want to take time off. Yeah, because fake people are trying to be part of conforming to society. That's what that is. Yeah, creatine does help. It helps you recover. It helps you keeps the blood flow going too. I don't use it either. It can be expensive, but there's nothing wrong with it though. Teaches others to be rich. That's cool, man. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got knowledge. He's definitely got wisdom. So, I mean, I guess I would listen to the guy too. Yeah, could have studied herself. Yeah, I mean, it takes effort to study. Just use ChatGPT, right? What's my take on gaming? I'll say nothing wrong with it. I think it's a good thing for people to game and cope from this life that uh, makes them struggle or whatever they're going through. I I used to game a lot when I was younger. I used to love gaming, but then over time, I just kind of, I just didn't want to game as much anymore. It just kind of now it's hard for me to find a game that I like, and especially now where I don't have the time to game as much. It sucks. Um, I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with people that are adults playing. I mean, it's something you like doing. Yeah, that's how you do it. I'm probably gonna lie on my resume too, man. I think it's gonna be a little harder for me now because I live in a different state, and this job is like, say, if I do want to quit, it's gonna be harder for me to lie on there about my gap. And it's like you kind of have to really be strategic on the next interview on why do you have a gap, or you got to really fix up your resume, and it sucks. Yeah, too much creatine can, yeah. Not everyone can respond well to it, I guess. Yeah, I guess they're not. Yeah, the mindset. Yeah, creatine's in like an amino acids, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah. It could be because there's not as many good games too. Some people may get bored of that and may want something else as a cope. Nah, I never played those to be honest with you, Lush. I'm not sure what they are. I'm like a casual gamer. I'm not like a big huge gamer though. I was like a Call of Duty guy. I liked playing 2K. I liked Battlefield. I liked the Nintendo games like Mario and shit like that. Yeah, kind of does feel like that Final Destination. I agree. Yeah, you kind of have to, you know. I mean, there's people that quit jobs out of the blue. There's people that had to take a break from work. You have to lie, you know. Sometimes it's best not to tell the truth all the time. Sometimes you might have to lie to get what you want, you know. Kind of, it sucks, basically. It's like I said in one video, if employers able to lie to you, you can lie to them, you know. 6'7", that's tall. I'll say you're up in the black pill with that, with the height. I'll say. Yeah, nothing else to do, pretty much. Yeah, I agree, man. Yep. Your name is Jeff Race? I didn't even know that. I actually thought your name was Race. Uh, yeah, I must have read it wrong. I'm too tired now. Nah, not really. Not sure. Race is a monster. uh, League of Legends. Yeah, you play a lot of League of Legends. Remember you and Simon playing that? It's cool, you know? Nah, I can't move in with my brother, man. Nope. Especially the one time 2 years ago, basically. Didn't turn out well at all. Nah, my brother doesn't have a girlfriend anymore. His girl broke up with him, and basically he got upset, and he told me that she got with some boyfriend right away, you know. It's kind of messed up. That was the best server. Yeah, I really liked it too, man. Trust me, I really liked that server, but it was just sucked what happened at the end, you know. Terrible. Hearing the fucking train at 3:30 in the morning. Nah, I mean if I'm up at 3:30 in the morning, I ain't going. Just gotta tell my boss that it's not feeling good, you know. I'm not. Now I'm hearing sirens. What the fuck is that? A train and sirens. What else am I gonna hear? I didn't even get out of this apartment today. Just laid here like this and walked in the kitchen, ate some food. That's it. They're coming for you. Yeah, I said some shit on YouTube that they didn't like, so they're gonna knock down my door and uh, you know, I did show around town, South Dakota before live stream. I mean, I could do it some more though. Maybe tomorrow I will. I died the one night. I think you were at on that live too. I was walking around town. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I agree, man. I can't imagine being myself in a third world country and fucking poor as hell and uh, highly polluted and dealing with a corrupt government, right? Fuck that shit. I mean, I guess I'm grateful that for the things I have, and at least my life isn't like that, you know? I just hope those people over there are able to get out of it and stuff, you know? 135 for 8? You could definitely do a good amount, man. Definitely could do that for 10, I think. I think you could do a max of 185, to be honest. If you start training consistently, I think your max could be that, man. Yeah, you'll remember. Yeah, yeah, that was the town I was walking in. Yeah, yep. I mean, that's why people do the passport bro stuff. The money goes far in third world countries. Opinion on girls with snap scores. What's that? Snap scores. What's that? After 4 weeks. Yeah, I think you can do 185, man. If you could do 135 for 10, I think you could do 185 for one rep. I think. Can't win this NCAA game. What's going on in that game right now? Yeah, I mean, I'm not good at fucking video games either, dude. And I'm not good at this real life shit. I think the real life shit's harder, to be honest with you. Kobe. Yeah, that was one of my favorite players, too. Yeah. I can't really yell either, even though I'm in my own place, because there's people that live above me. And I get it, man. Sometimes you just want to yell and scream. Sometimes I just do that in my car, you know? I get it, man. What's up, True Anti Nails? What's up, Jack Jenner? What's up, man? Kobe mentality. Yeah, the Mamba mentality. PUBG Mobile. Yeah, we gotta play that again, man. We should play that shit again. I just haven't been feeling well lately, man. Sucks. I want to be able to just go on Discord and just or do this YouTube shit more. Just the shit just kind of just been affected a lot lately. It's terrible. Genuinely trapped there, I guess. Some people may like it there too. I guess. Uh, Snapchat, you're trying to say, right? Do you feel the drainage of life? Yeah, I feel like I'm draining, man. Just kind of. I just feel it a lot more now. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yep. That had like refugees in there, right? Getting mad at PUBG Mobile. Yeah, probably some sweaty kids on there, aren't there? Yeah, I guess I don't understand why people don't like them. maybe I gotta dig deep into it and try to understand why. Not really, I don't really understand really. Maybe it could be his views. Maybe it's what he's doing with it with Chad. I don't know. I guess I have to watch his videos a little more to try to see why people don't like it. You know? Yeah, dystopian. Yeah, I think it's been getting dystopian for a while though, but it's keeping on going right now. That's for sure. Yeah, I could handle Afghanistan if I could be positive. World War III. Yeah, I think it's inevitable it'll happen. I don't know if it'll happen soon though, but I think it will. I wouldn't want it to though. How often? I guess I wouldn't do it every day. I would just kind of maybe try once a month. Once a month's probably good. Or like if you really want to test out your max, maybe every couple weeks. Did a podcast Nick Shug? Yeah, I think I was watching one of your videos and I saw you had a podcast with him. And I was watching some of it. It was pretty good, man. Damn, that's a scary dream, Race. That's for sure. Sometimes dreams kind of mean something in real life. What's going on with tragic reality? I'm not sure, man. Not sure. Some, I think people are not liking what he's saying, or it's how he's running his channel. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Damn. That's a wild dream, man. 120 miles per hour. But it only said that would trip me out, man. That would kind of, that's like a bad acid trip right there. Yeah, maybe it's the way he puts himself out there. Maybe it's what makes him narcissistic, but I don't know if he's like that though. I'm just hearing what people are saying. Yeah, I don't know how he gets all them views, to be honest with you. I mean, the way you get views, I guess your video angle, your title, and you put all these hashtags on there. That's kind of how I get views. I don't know how he does it, but I just kind of put hashtag like black pill or something. I put like child free, or I put like fake friends. I put pessimism. I put pointless, or I put toxic positivity. I do anything that kind of relates to the video. I kind of do that. That's how I get views, I guess. Damn, that sounds like an intense action movie dream you had, man. Holy shit. Damn. Yeah, I know that feeling. When I was getting mad when I was playing games, I would throw the fucking controller somewhere. Yeah, they don't make sense, right? Why am I dreaming this? Yeah, too many sweaty fuckers. Yep. Right. Yeah, I know that feeling, Shay. Yeah. We like to rage in peace. Without parents fucking cock blocking you. I know when I was raging, my dad would fucking get mad. Yeah, dreams are nightmares. Yep. Sometimes sleep sucks because you can have terrible sleep. You could have just nightmares, and it kind of sucks. Yeah. Guess like the gaming community. Yeah, feel like a script. Yeah, because they all act fake. It's all like you could predict what they're gonna say. They're all like NPCs, man. Yeah, yep. I agree, Shay. Yeah, freedom of speech is taken, dude. Ready to work in the afterlife with the kingdom of heaven? Trying to work with the Almighty Jesus? Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, I don't know if we need all those people, but I kind of get what you're saying, though. Well, this life fucking sucks, and there's a lot of shit people out there. Get it, man. What's up, Arthur? Man, I mean, they both kind of suck. um, if I had to pick one, I would say chaos. Yeah, I'm tired too, man. I'm tired of working these jobs, getting treated like shit, and it's affected my bipolar, and I don't even know if I want to do this job anymore, and just kind of, I just get tired of feeling like garbage. Even though I never grew up in poverty, or I never really, I just never. People would see my childhood and see what I have, and they would say, "You have a good life." And it's just, even though I had certain things, um, I just never was able to function in society. Just can't. Yeah, it is some BS, man. Yeah, school expects you to be a outstanding student. Yeah, I don't believe in free will either, man. Life's determined, it seems like, in a lot of ways, a lot of randomness. Yeah, you better tell God I'm a hard worker so I go to the kingdom. Yeah, I'm lost too, man. I understand. It's like you go to school and you feel like you haven't learned nothing because you've been, say, people treat you like shit in school, or teachers favored kids, and a lot of stuff at school you don't use in the real world. You feel lost. That's kind of like how I feel, kind of like what I was saying. You know, feel lost. You don't know what to do, and parents don't really prepare you for the real world either, and it's terrible. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I think there's people that bad in them. Even myself, right? There's some people that have more good than bad. Some people just have more bad and good. Some people just have more of a mixtures of stuff. Yeah, I don't like people seeing people down though. I don't like people feeling like shit. I like seeing people feeling better, but it just sucks how society makes people feel like this. It sucks how you're born and treat you a certain way because of things that you never asked for, you know. Um, and then it just sucks, you know. I appreciate that, Arthur. I appreciate that, man. Um, yeah, I used to get them a lot more when I was younger. When I was younger, like my late teens and my 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 20s, basically, I would get those type of dreams a lot more. Now it's kind of like I would get them still, but not as much since I moved far away, you know. When I lived in my hometown, I would get them more. I would get a lot of those dreams. Yeah. Sometimes I do miss the old days, but at the same time I don't because there's a lot of things in the older days that affect me in adulthood, you know. But I understand what you're saying though, man. Certain things back then are more simpler with certain stuff. I mean, it could be determined that you had to shit or piss, like you ate something that caused you to go to the bathroom. I don't know. Yeah, always be a big debate, free will and determinism. Yeah, missing out on shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna miss out on shit that I don't care for. I'm not gonna miss out on getting married or having kids because that's shit I don't want. I'm not gonna miss out on things uh, that like people like, and I'm just not gonna be part of. You know. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I like I mean, it's kind of off topic, but I like the old McDonald's logo and the other shit they have now. So sometimes I hold my piss extra long just to, yeah, but I guess maybe it was determined that you wanted that you held your piss so long because you had to for some reason. You didn't want to, I don't know, something else. Yeah, I mean, if there was free will, we would reject this life, right? We would choose not to, but it's not how it is, you know? Yep. Yeah, people never made it clear because it's subjective, you know? If you really think about it, people have subjective thoughts of what heaven is. It just tells you that it doesn't exist. That's what I think. Yeah, I mean, I think there's good things in life, but there is a lot of bad things that can impact someone's life more than the good, you know? Like what you're saying, like breakups or health problems or uh, just life events that can impact somebody, you know? Yeah, I mean, that's the stereotypical way of heaven. People think that um, going up there to the clouds is heaven, you know? Yeah, I mean, So, I mean, it is hard to be a good person when people treat you bad, and they're and stuff, Yeah, I think that way too. I have that bias as well, where I think the world is more bad than good. Yeah, heaven. Yeah, I mean, there needs to be proof of that. It's wishful thinking when they die. Yeah, the quality's down. Yep. Remember, I went to McDonald's. I think it was this year. I think, and I went to get a Big Mac, and it was $6.50. But the quality was bad. There's hardly any meat in there. Kind of shitty. Life is war. Yeah, we're fighting against life. Yep. Trying to live as long as fucking possible for some reason. Yeah, I'm tired, man. Not in a good headspace right now, to be honest with you. I ain't go to work uh, Thursday, and I'm not gonna go to work today. Um, just stressed out, and I haven't left my apartment. Kind of, I've been talking to my brother how I've been feeling, and it's just kind of. I mean, I guess the YouTube lives are helping, so that's what's good about that. But yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm about to hit this dude soon, though. But how's it going, man? What's going on with you, T Sizzle? So yeah, it doesn't make sense. Not really. Yeah, I think your comments are coming through, man. I think I'm seeing them. YouTube getting rid of them. That's some BS for some reason. Yeah, I'm behind. Yeah, like always. Yeah, PS2. That's a classic console right there. Probably one of my favorite consoles. Yeah, just pray to Jesus to make sure you open your mouth wide open. And, your life will be perfect. Nah, we never did. I mean, there's no evidence of us asking for this. Some I would never do. I would never get married. It's probably because my parents were divorced, and it was a bad marriage. It was just an unhealthy divorce. But what happens if I grew up with a happy um, marriage? Like, yeah, I guess it could be more of a possibility. I could get married and all that stuff. But I guess maybe if certain things happen in my life, like even though my parents were happily married and always together, maybe there could be a possibility I still wouldn't get married. I don't know. Yeah, YouTube just censors you no matter what. Doesn't give you a warning. It's stupid shit. Yeah, you're entitled for that, Jack. This shit is fucking tiring. But I think I'm gonna hit for bed now. I'm kind of tired. Just gotta tell my boss that I'm not feeling well again, and we'll do some more live streaming or something and some videos. So I'll catch you guys later.